I've got something to tell you. I've got something to tell you. Now how do I explain without you thinking I'm insanely sane? But maybe things ain't quite what they seem. Let me tell you about the people in my dreams. 'Cause they play like the pixies and they fly like the fairies. They make the wishes of the wizards and then they make love like the mermaids of the morning. It's the place where stardust rains and the children fly with the flames and the lovers dance from cloud to cloud, singing souls out loud, and they play like the pixies and they fly like the fairies. They make the wishes of the wizards and then they make love like the mermaids of the morning. It's the place I link to your face. Oh, there are nice people there. They wear flowers in their hair and they dance and they sing, living the life they love. And they play like the pixies and they fly like the fairies. They make the wishes of the wizards and then they'll make love like the mermaids of the morning. So maybe things are quite as they seem as we're dancing the dance of dreams. 'Cause we play like the pixies and we fly like the fairies. We make the wishes of the wizards and then we'll make love like the mermaids of the morning. It's the place where stardust rains and the children fly with the flames and the lovers dance from cloud to cloud, singing souls out loud. And we play like the pixies and we fly like the fairies. We make the wishes of the wizards and then we'll make love like the mermaids of the morning.
I see the moon and the moon sees me. Crystal clear, connected sea. Oceans of energy rise and fall under the one silver shining soul. And as dawn cuts free earth from nighttime moon dance, we are free, free falling in love.
On the ground and my head full of love. So show me the path as it lies in between the concrete destruction and the life oozing green. Ways between worlds to fly high, to swim deep from the dark wood ground to the stonemason's keep, bridging the gap between black and the white, the sunbeams and moon rays of daytime and night. Discs are cup and wand, but my heart is my truth and my mind but a tool to maintain the mainstay of the green manic full. So my mind stands to serve me to fulfill my truth as I dance on through Eden in eternity's youth. A serpent song sounding a bird's sweet caress to rise above chaos in the life I possess. Well, the spheres they keep turning, the seasons move in. Between I stand strong now for my world to begin. To sing a truth, sharing my love for the earth. To celebrate life and the joy of my birth. To drum out my heart as the healing takes hold. For some it is said, shine a light pure as gold. So waken this soul for the dance to begin. In this marriage of starlight and my far from within. Above, to learn of the earth's song and to learn to be loved. Yes, I came to this realm from ways high above, to learn of the earth's song and to learn to be loved. Learn to be loved.
Singing sounds of strings echo intertwined with floating flutes, and the silences in between sing their own refrain as we weave our musical webs and connect along their threads with half-remembered lifetimes yet to come. We are one.
Walking along the ancient ridgeways of Wessex with my friends. We watched the sun rise, we watched the sun set, we watched it rising again. Over downs, over meadows, through woodland and down roads, we stop a while to rest our heads, then it's on we go. Walking along the ancient footpaths of Wessex with my friends. We walked through winter, we walked through spring, now it's summer again. And some people will tell you it's just a romantic ideal, but we are here to show you all that you can make it real. Walking along the ancient footpaths of England with my friends. We watched the moon waxing, we watched the moon waning, we watched her waxing again. Over stiles and over fences, no boundaries do we take. We gather upon the ancient high places to celebrate with mead and cake. Walking along the ancient ridgeways of Wessex with my friends. We walked through winter, we walked through spring, now it's autumn again. And some people would like to make it hard to live this way, but we're a young and growing tribe, getting stronger every day. We're walking along the ancient footpaths of England with our friends. We walk through winter, we walk through spring, here comes winter again. Walking along the ancient footpaths of England with my friends. We watched the sun rise, we watched the sun set, we watched it rising again.
We will travel in time in this next scene to the future where nature is but a dream. If you don't like the vision and think it is strange, then it's up to you now to implement change.
It's wet, it's green, it's natural, and I really don't like it. I'm glad we had the sense to quell the noise of stinging insects. There were static monsters called mountains once, which just took up loads of space, did nothing to justify their existence, a total unproductive waste. We figured they were a big distraction. People walked aimlessly on the mountain with no thoughts at all of the real world. And you got all this noisy springtime chirping from germy things that chat on you, called birds. I appreciate these are unknown words. And real trees, they had dying leaves. They didn't glow neon all year round. If you lost your way at night in a woodland site, it was really dark, you might never be found. And there were stinging nettles and uneven ground, toxic with mud and swampy in parts. and the strange wild wetness of rivers flowing free that children could drown in ever so easily. Damn, they broke some parents' hearts. And there were strange coloured children as dark as the night, who'd eat slug fodder grown with shit from bulls. They weren't all beautifully uniform white, with clean blonde hair and blue eyes bright, strengthened by eating nice clean chemicals, and everything was spoiled by a dazzle of colours. How can you think straight with brain overwhelmed? It was so bad you had to close your eyes just to sleep. Imagine that now, in these days of real progress. And so tormented by different fragrances. What's a fragrance, did I hear you say? It's an invading microbe that squatted nostrils and colonized the human brain. It stopped thoughts being healthily uniform, mutual, and probably triggered nothing but pain. So remember, kids, beware black magic. If it's wet and green and natural, trash it. Those were terrible days when mothers were female. They bled endlessly too before we cured it. Because they danced so much then like fools, there was always some woman bleeding pools, and she had all these eggs just going to waste. Before we drew up the proper laboratory rules governing mobile ovum factories, which happily soon won't even need feeding. No danger now of unsterilized breeding. Ha ha!
There was an old woman tossed up in a basket, 17 times as high as the moon. Where she was going I couldn't but ask it, for in her hand she carried a broom. Old woman, old woman, old woman, quoth I, where are you going too high up so high? To brush the cobwebs from out of the sky. May I go with thee? I by and by.
It's difficult to swallow a bitter pill, like the so-called criminal justice bill. The right to party, the right to rave, all withdrawn, we must behave. And it's against the law to live outside. Gypsies and travellers now must hide. The right to silence has been withdrawn. Longer buttons make us conform, and rogue protesters can be arrested for trying to save what the government left us. We must be fluffy, hey, that don't mean feeble. We can win this battle cause we're just people, just people.
Just ordinary people, just like you and me, get out on the streets. They got jobs and everything, families, they get out on the street. Just people.
Just people.
just people. And labels and tags just make us stronger. Major won't be there much longer. It's difficult to swallow a bitter pill like the so-called criminal justice bills that don't swallow.
I wasn't designed by computer. I came here from my mother. Earth, air, fire and water. Get on with my sisters and brothers. I believe we all have a future, and it won't be designed by computer.
us down. Gather round tables again. When knights of old remember, dragons dwell in this land. Guinevere, she sheds a tear, and knights she does command. Dragon eyes glowing, fire on beacons burning. The creature crystal pulsing sings, and we do learn the song. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Now Arthur walks once more. Merlin stirs in his sleep. We find his work began long ago, and we wend it in the world. Dragon eyes glowing, fire on beacons burning. The creature crystal pulsing sings, and we do sing the song. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Creature crystal pulsing sings, and we do sing the song.
Blessed be and blessed are the lovers of the lady. Blessed be and blessed are maid and mother crowned. Blessed be and blessed are those who come together. Blessed be and blessed are those who stand alone. She's been waiting, waiting, she's been waiting so long. She's been waiting for her children to remember to come home.
She's been waiting, waiting, she's been waiting so long. She's been waiting for her children to remember to come home. Blessed be and blessed are the lovers of the lady. Blessed be and blessed are maid and mother crone. Blessed be and blessed are those who come together. Blessed be and blessed are those who stand alone. She's been waiting, waiting, she's been waiting so long. She's been waiting for her children to remember to come home. She's been waiting, waiting, she's been waiting so long. She's been waiting for her children to remember to come home. Da 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 da.
Oh, our Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the night and day. Bring your spirit through, rest our thoughts in you, guide our feet in the natural way. Oh, round Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the night and day. Bring your spirit through, rest our thoughts in you, guide our feet in the natural way. Oh, round Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the night and day. Bring your spirit through, rest our thoughts in you, guide our feet in the natural way. Oh, round Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the night and day. Bring your spirit through, rest our thoughts in you, guide our feet in the natural way. Oh, round Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the night and day. Bring your spirit through, rest our thoughts in you, guide our feet in the natural way. Oh, round Mother Earth, bring her into birth, sweet creatress of the